Hello everybody, I just wanted to show you one of Tupperware's really cool products, and it is our Extra Chef. Now I don't know if you've already got one of these in your kitchen. If you do, give us a love heart or a thumbs up. You probably love it, you probably use it every single day, or you may actually have the little baby version, the little Turbo Chef. Now this baby here will actually save you so much time in the kitchen. It pretty much chops, dices, anything you could think of, from hard vegetables like your pumpkin and your potato, to carrots, to zucchinis, but it can also whip cream, do omelette mixtures, make cake mixtures, make amazing dips, which is what I'm going to do today, so that you can see how amazing this product is. Now when you do get your Extra Chef, it does come with a 3-blade attachment that goes into the center. If you have a look on your Extra Chef, there's kind of like a little lug down the bottom. I think you can actually see it from there. So all you do is sit the blade on that little lug, and then you know it's sitting in the right spot so the cover can actually go on properly. If you're not chopping with it, you can actually use the blender. So this is perfect for whipping cream. I'll give you a really cool chocolate mousse recipe shortly too, which is so super easy to do in 20 minutes. Now with your Extra Chef, if you are chopping your hard vegetables, we recommend just to fill it about halfway. There is actually a line on there. It just makes it nice and easy just to pull the handle when you've actually got your harder vegetables in. When you pull the handle, you just go straight out. Doesn't take very much energy at all. And if you are doing liquids, because this is the best machine to actually make cocktails, mocktails or cocktails, depending if you like your alcohol or not. And when you're doing liquids, you can actually go much higher in it. There's also a really cool champagne slushies recipe, which honestly, you could probably remember it in your head. It's a tub of sorbet, 1 bottle of champagne into your Extra Chef, gradually add it, and you just pull the handle till you get it to a really nice consistency. I always say party for one. Take the top off, grab one of your Tupperware straws, and you're ready to go. You're going to have the best weekend by yourself. Now, with your Extra Chef, a few little housekeeping with it, how to keep it nice and clean. You can pretty much get to everything in your Extra Chef. So there's no surprises over the years, but with the actual cover of it, it is recommended to take this apart before you're actually cleaning it. But you know what? A lot of people put it into the sink or into the dishwasher. That's okay, it will survive. So if you do put it into the sink or into the dishwasher, I don't know if you can see on the edge there's a tiny little divot in it, which you can actually put a blunt knife in there and you can take it apart. The red part doesn't need to be cleaned because it doesn't actually touch food. Whereas with the base, you can pop that into the sink or into the dishwasher. If you do actually put it into a dishwasher or immerse it into water, just actually pull the handle out, pinch it with your fingers, and then just push this little section in here and leave the cord out so that it can dry, and then in 5 minutes time you actually just pull it and it will actually clip back into place again, ready to use next time. It just prolongs the cord for you. And also if you use it every single day, this is actually covered by lifetime guarantee. So if you overuse it, which that's okay, they will replace it and give you a top part through the warranty system, which is cool. Now also when you get it, it does have a little rubber foot on the bottom. Now that actually comes inside. So you've got to grab it and you've got to put it onto the base before you actually use it. But it just means that when you actually sit it on the bench top, it won't slip and slide, particularly if you're chopping up harder foods as well, which is really cool. Now it also comes with a funnel. You're probably wondering, what do I need a funnel for? Have you ever made pesto or mayonnaise and things like that where you've got to gradually add liquid? Well, this here has actually got the funnel, which you can put in the top, and you can actually put your oil in there. So if you're doing pesto, you can put all your basil leaves and everything into the base, oil into the top, and you can actually be pulling the handle while the oil's actually dribbling in, so you get it to the right consistency instead of having it too oily or too dry. We used to say if you're doing cocktails, you could actually put your alcohol in the top, but we've quite quickly discovered that it's actually easier just to take the top off and you can actually pour straight into the top much quicker, so you can put a little bit more alcohol in there, I think. So it's super easy to clean. As you see, you can get to everything. Now, if you are using the blender, which is what you'll need to whip cream, so if you buy your cream from the shop, the carton of pure cream doesn't actually have gelatine in it. So it just means when you whip it, it just whips straight away. So it's obviously going to whip quicker. Whereas if you buy the bottles of cream, they've actually got gelatin in it. So when you actually go to whip, it'll go back to normal consistency before whipping. So when you're pulling the handle, you want it to be quicker rather than taking a little bit longer. But everything you pretty much do in here will probably take 3 to 5 pulls. And then when you're whipping cream and stuff, the most it's going to take is like 30 seconds. Now, if you want to make chocolate mousse, which is my favorite thing to do in here with the blender, 1 carton of cream, you can use a big carton of cream. Now, 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 2 tablespoons, I say coconut sugar to make it a little bit healthier. Then you just pull the handle for about 30 seconds and you will make the best chocolate mousse. Another party for one, take the top off and grab a spoon. If you want to make it a little bit more fun, before you whip your chocolate mousse, actually put some Maltesers in here, pull the handle a few times and put your crunched Maltesers aside in a bowl, make your chocolate mousse, and then you can sprinkle the crushed up Maltesers on top at the end. Everyone's going to think you're this amazing chef, but it's really just this magic machine that made it heaps easier. Now there's lots of other recipes that you can actually do in the Extra Chef. Even if you just chop vegetables with it every day, you're going to get amazing use out of it. But hey, I want to show you one of my favorite recipes to do in here. I've even got a son that saw the ingredients on the bench and he's like, what are you going to do with that once you made it? So this is actually going to go to him once I finished my demonstration today. So we're actually going to make a really cool guacamole in the Extra Chef. Now I've got 2 avocados. I find that's just a really good consistency. If you perhaps just got the little Turbo Chef, you might want to just do 1 avocado, or you can even break it up and just do half if you wanted to. Now I'm just going to scoop. Now you'll probably realize that I'm using something that is a little bit different, but it's our ice cream scoop. And I actually find it perfect to take everything out of your avocado skin so you don't leave anything left behind. So don't use it just for ice cream. Sorry guys, I don't want to cut myself on video, do I? Okay, we'll do the rest of this avocado. Now there's another cool recipe that you can do in here too, and it's beetroot dip. That is another one of my favorite ones. It's probably a bit of a toss-up between guacamole and beetroot dip. So if you're wanting to do your beetroot dip, pretty much just buy a tin of beetroot from the shop, drain all the juice out of it, tip your beetroot straight into your Extra Chef, and then just put a 1/4 cup of sour cream and a 1/4 cup of Greek yogurt. Get a little bit of salt and pepper. If you want to add garlic, go for it. I don't think I do when I do mine, but you can. And then honestly, it's just grabbing the handle and doing probably 3 to 5 good pulls and it's done. Sorry guys, I'm not the best at taking seeds out of avocados, so if anyone could teach me a trick for that, I'd love to hear it. Only because once in my life I actually did slip and cut myself, so I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that again. So I'm probably a little bit more cautious than I actually when I do it. Okay, so we've got 2 avocados into our Extra Chef. Now I've also got here, I'll pop it up, one of an exclusive product to Tupperware. Hopefully you'll be able to get one of these into the future. But I'm just going to put a little bit of sweet chili sauce in here. Sweet chili sauce is one of my kids' favorite things. I think that is enough. And I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to it as well. Another exclusive product. Can I just say, guys, some of the things I'm using today are from my kitchen. And if you love Tupperware and you love exclusive products, you have to come and join my team so that you end up with exclusive products in your kitchen as well. Okay, now we're actually going to pop into here, coming out of my lovely Vent Smarts, is some cherry tomatoes. So just a good handful. I'm a little bit of a guesstimate cook, guys. You've probably gathered that by now. Now, all I'm going to do is just pull the handle and we're going to make, just clip it into the top. It actually clips in so that if the kids are helping you cook, the top's not going to come off, so you don't have to worry about them ever hurting themselves with the blade. Okay, now Guys, this is the best guacamole that you will ever eat. I don't know if it's the chili sauce, I don't know if it's the cherry tomatoes, but I learnt this recipe like many years ago and it has always stuck with me. I've made it for years and years and years and years. And I reckon that we're pretty much done. I kind of need to swap arms so that my other arm would be getting a workout as well. Now, this is done. Just let me show you. Check that out. Everything's all chopped, combined. I didn't have to do anything except a little bit of a workout on one of my arms. Now, what I'm going to do, only because I'm going to be a good mum today, I'm actually going to make this up for Taj. So I'm using one of our little clear bowls, so you can actually get them in the catalogue, and you can grab just the big clear bowl to go with it. So what you could do, grab your corn chips, put them into the bowl, and then you can sit the little baby bowl onto the top with the actual guacamole in there. You'll probably come back for the rest of the corn chips at the end. And then I'm just going to use my Tupperware spatula and put some of the guacamole into the little bowl. I think he's going to be very impressed with me, guys. And voila, it is, I don't know, maybe if I hold on to that, can you guys see that? How amazing does that look? So you can, if you're entertaining, you can have that out on the table. And it's a shame you can't taste this because it tastes amazing. So if you've got yourself an extra chef, you've never tried this recipe before, definitely give it a go. It's a favorite that you can pretty much do every week. You will love it. You'll love your extra chef, and I will happily share all my recipes that I spoke about today in the demo, and I can share plenty more with you as well. So have an amazing day. See you later, guys.